What's up, everyone? Today in the Mayan TZOLKIN is the Jaguar day, so I'm going to talk about this sign. Mayas see the Jaguar persons as having a strong capacity to be the shaman of the society, of the tribe. Therefore, when a child is born on a Jaguar day, they treat this child as a future shaman, and which means that you have this strong capacity for intuition, for knowing what is unknown to other people. Just like a jaguar animal that can see in the dark, as a psychic vision, and can see what other animals cannot see, you as a person has this capacity, has this perception, which makes you see other things that other people cannot see. Like a heart reader or a magician or an intuitive healer or intuitive shaman or a medium. All these capacities are there with you. Or maybe you don't want to work with this aspect, you just can be very spiritually oriented. Or you're not into spirituality, but you like to go deep into religion. I would say you could be a very religious person as well, or a combination of them. Of course, this brings about some difficulties with this sign. Communications and relationships are usually difficult for you. One reason is because you need your own space. Like, as a shaman, imagine a Native American tribe, the magician of the tribe is a little bit excluded from the rest of the group, because you need to manifest these powers within your aura. So if you are too much involved with other people, maybe this is draining your energy. So you need to withdraw yourself, go into retreats, one day per week, for example, or a couple of hours during the day. Like, I have a very good friend who's a manager of he's the owner of a TV channel, and in his managing room he has a trick. In his behind his table there's a door, and he can enter this room and just call his secretary that don't disturb me, like I'm not here, I'm out of office, and just go into the small room and meditate for half an hour, 1 hour, completely excluded from the world, and then come back and keep functioning. If you don't do these things, like if you don't care about your own space, you might have some motivation problems in life. Like, life can be very difficult for you. So you definitely need this private space. And also in the relationships, try to be aware that you have this capacity to guide people spiritually, because you know what you're doing. You have a certain intuition, a certain spiritual force with you. I'm not saying you need to be having an ego because of that. Look, I'm such a good spiritual person. But at least be aware of this fact. And when you are in a connection with other persons, when you have a friendship, a relationship, could be any type of relationship, could be professional as well. If the person in front of you appreciate this thing to a certain level, that you are kind of a guide or a mentor, doesn't have to be in spiritual field. It could be about business, anything. Just be aware there's a polarity like this. You're kind of transmitting wisdom to this person. Of course, not always. Sometimes it will be another situation where you need to learn. But most of the times, you have this certain spiritual force in you. Your heart is open, your perceptions are open. So you have the capacity to guide and lead people. If this relationship doesn't have this polarity, then it can create some entanglements. Like you feel like you cannot really connect with so many people, or you cannot have this relationship going on. So just try to be aware, and sometimes maybe you can gently kind of try to create this space where you're a little bit aloof, so to say, a little bit withdrawn from the connection itself. Doesn't mean you don't love this person, you just need to respect your own space and respect your own status in a spiritual way. So there are two more fields that the Jaguar energy can manifest. Maybe you're not spiritual at all. Most probably that's not the fact, or maybe you're kind of ignoring it. But you can have a very clear manifestation in terms of taking care of the Mother Earth, because the Jaguar sign seen by the Mayas is all about the Mother Earth. So you can take care of the ecology, take care of the wildlife, the forests, like anything that is going into this direction is in your radar, and you like to contribute to this new world where we take care of the planet, take care of the whole life. Maybe you're into permaculture or some ecological movement. So this is one quality in you. And maybe another field that manifests the Jaguar is about woman issues, like you like to protect the woman and take care of gender equality, or maybe even go into feminism. Even though if you're a man, you can go into this field, you have such a strong interest for bringing equality between genders, because you like to protect the Mother Earth. Earth is mother, right? So it's feminine energy. So, or you want to protect the mothers or the woman in general, or do all of them have a spiritual potential, spiritual practice, or shamanic practice, take care of the earth and protect the woman. Because in the Mayan society, this is what the Jaguar is resonating with. So I said everything that I needed to say about Jaguar. If you have any questions, just write it under the video. And until tomorrow, take care.